So this is where we say, yes, I recognize this is a whole lot of material to learn, and it's really easy to get it confused. So my recommendation is when you do these problems, go excruciatingly slow and try to make marks and notations, like analyze it all at once before you actually try to solve the problem, so you're not like in the middle of the problem and thinking, oh my gosh, what am I doing? All right, so the left-right shift is always first. You know that. The up-down shift is always going to be last, and you have to work your way to there by starting at the X. So I take care of my left-right shift, then I'm going to do my stretch or smush, then I'll do a flip if there is one, then the next stretch or smush, another flip, and then finally the up-down shift. So again, left-right shift, left-right smush, left-right flip, up-down stretch, up-down flip, up-down shift. So let's get a look here at this fabulous problem that has every single possible transformation in it. Yay! All right, we focus on the inside of the parentheses first, minus 4x minus 3. So we have minus 3, which means we're going to the right. Good. Then we have the 4. And we remember everything on the inside of the parentheses is always backwards, so really what we're going to do is have a smush, there we go, a smush of 1/4. Then we're going to have a left-right flip. Then we're going to move to the 2, because that's the next closest thing. The 2 is going to be a stretch. Then we're going to do an up-down flip. And then finally we're going to go up 1. So we're going to focus first on our shift 3 to the right. Then we've got our left-right smush. Now this is going to look a little bit different, because remember, we're smushing left to right. So we're smushing toward the y-axis. So that means that all the points are going to find themselves getting smushed toward the center. So we look at each and how far they are away from the y-axis. So that gives us an idea about where those points need to go. So we have 2 points at 3/4 away, and we have 1 point at 5/4 away. And then we smush it this direction. See, this is why things are just ridiculous. They're super fun, yay! All right, so we got that. Now we're going to do a left-right flip. So we're going to flip it across, like that. Now we're going to focus on our stretch of 2. So now we're going up, down, so anything on the x-axis can stay there, but that little point up top, who's now up at 2, is going to find himself at 4. So there's our stretch. Now we're going to find ourselves doing an up-down flip, flip, and finally we're going to shift up 1. Now, if that didn't blow your mind, I'm not trying hard enough. So that's pretty much what that looked like. We had a blue triangle that looked just completely innocuous, and we applied this completely ridiculous transformation to put it in a completely different spot, upside down, stretched and smushed in all kinds of horrible, horrible ways. All right, so let's take a look at this again. And it's going to just kind of run through it automatically, so you can kind of maybe see what's going on. Maybe not. We'll see. But you got your smush. Meow. If nothing else, this was super fun to animate. And then we got our flip. And then we've got a stretch, so anything not on the x-axis is heading up. Just like that. And we've got a flip. Flip! Yay! And finally, we're going to go up 1. So again, we can see where we started from and where we ended up.